Mike Soroka will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd. So striding in, Sam Travis, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Reed is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Into the box now. Justin Reed. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line toward right center. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Justin Reed. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Into the corner and slicing foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 2-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reed is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Standing in, Justin Reed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Happ is back, and he'll get there to make the... Stepping in for the Braves, Justin Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So stepping in, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready on 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reed is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time.
Play ball.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. He dives, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Justin Reed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Well, it
It's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reed is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they're held. Here's Chris Bryant now as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Hit in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Justin Reed. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And the runner from first comes around to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Runners on the move for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Reed. He singled his last time up.
Justin Reed.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And did he hold up in time? Digging in, Justin Reed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. Boy, attaboy. Hey, let it rip. One time.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Let's also go to La Stella at second. In now, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one.
Ian Happ.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reed is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in.
ball. Out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Justin Reed.
Right there, come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... So striding forward now, Justin Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat. Darvish a check on first, and he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Make the turn, round it.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
From the stretch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Two men on, two out, and up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short, reined in, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. Standing in, Justin Reed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Here's the 1-2. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Hey, nice and patient.
He's set. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the year. I mean, get in line.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about coming to the plate now. Justin Reed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series.
Oh, look at Ahmed. The second for one. He beat it out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it.
Here we go.
Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Here now is the
Duncan Robinson is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Leading off the inning, Justin Reed, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Schwarber has it, and it's a quick out number one. Digging in, Justin Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line to the right side. Hayward is there to put it away and finally put it. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Off the LED board and gone.
Awesome swing right there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Tommy La Stella now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready now, Justin Reed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jason Hayward now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So a big moment here. And standing in, Justin Reed, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
The set and the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
No strike. Here you go.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One run is scored. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead. So here's Trey Mancini.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a back.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Reed. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did.
Let's play ball.
Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
You're going.
The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reed is there, 2 down. So striding in, Sam Travis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Reed. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. At the plate, Justin Reed. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
One time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing.
Into the box now, Justin Reed. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important.
Play ball. You're out. Ow. Ow.
The next Cub up, Tommy La Stella. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Tommy.
Hit in the air to right field. Reed is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Let's play ball.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. The 3-1. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone.
Man, I'm not sure what the thinking is right there. You've got the pitcher on deck, and you groove one in there on a 3-1 count. I don't understand the logic in that one.
The right fielder. Justin.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Justin Reed. Runner in scoring position with 2
right here.
gone.
Let's go.
Reed.
All right, this is you. This is you. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
Reed, a former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So here's Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Trey Mancini.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Come on, you're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Tommy La Stella now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. He's through first and hustling for second.
Relay.
And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ian.
Ready with the 0-2. taken high and deep to right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Reed. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat. Another big hit right here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Trey Mancini is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And a couple. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team. Mike Foltynewicz gets the ball here at home in game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, come on now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. So digging in now, Justin Reed. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I
Here we
wouldn't
go.
be
Find your pitch
surprised
right
if
here.
anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he fouls this one off.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
Fouled off. Reed, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Go.
Ready with the 1-2. Swanson on second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. This is line to left.
Round it hard, round it hard.
Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies is there to make the catch. Settling in now, Justin Reed.
Come on, buddy.
Justin.
First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Happ retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Wilson Contreras. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reed is there, 2 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reed is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Reed. He flew out in his last at bat. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0.
See it? Right, let's go, kid.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Morrow has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trail.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the world...